sun to rise. Just shattered screams and children's cries. Steel and fire, man-made tombs. Cities turn to dust and ruins. We built our throne on blood and gold. Now reap the end that we foretold. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows. Only silence where the river flows. We burn the sky to light our greed. Now we choke on what we need. Skies were blue, now stained with sin. Digging graves we're buried in. Oil-stained hands and hollow vows. No future left to save us now. We crowned ourselves as gods on earth, but killed the womb that gave us birth. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows. Only silence damnation, always choice. The gate is shut, the time is gone. I face myself and I am not in the judgment shade. I stand alone with hollow heart and flesh to stone. No mercy left, no prayer to save. Just questions echo in the drowning in your fears. You ruled with silence, ruled with pain. Now all your pride is washed by rain. This broken crown can't save your soul. The higher you climbed, the deeper the hole. No kingdom left, no loyal sound, just echoes in your shattered crown. We watch your shadow stretch and burn, while bridges fell at every turn. The trust you broke, the blood you drew, now all of it comes back to you. You wrote your laws in ash and smoke. Now all your glory starts to choke. This broken crown can't save your soul. The higher you climbed, the deeper the hole. marching blind to the beat of greed. Another cog for the machine's need. You trade your time for empty pay. A silent scream you hide each day. System slave, rise or fall. Your back's against the bloody wall. Break the chains, ignite the flame. Refuse to play their wicked game. The puppets dance, the masters feast. They profit while your hopes deceased. No vote can shift the iron hand. Revolt begins when you take a stand. You're not alone inside the cage. Feed your fear and burn your rage. System slave, rise or fall. Your back's against the bloody wall. Break the chains, ignite the flame. Refuse to play their wicked game. This isn't freedom, it's disguise. You bleed beneath the flag of lies. They own your work, they steal your breath. They feed you slow with silent death. System slave, rise or fall. Your back's against the bloody wall. It's not what legends told. Its fruit is ash, its heart is cold. We ate the lie, we drank the curse. Now Eden bleeds from every fire. Shadows over Eden, hiding scars, built on bones beneath the stars. They sell salvation, forged in gold, but paradise has long gone cold. watched her fall through fire and lies. Now I just haunt the smoke-filled skies. There is no home, no path, no shore, just endless ash forevermore. This is not hope, this is the